limb on a tree in the bog down in the valley. Oh, poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. Oh, and on this limb there was a branch, a rare branch, a rattling branch, branch on the limb on the tree in the bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. And on this branch there was a twig, a rare twig, a rattling twig in the branch of the limb in the tree in the bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. And on this twig there was a leaf, a rare leaf, a rattling leaf, leaf on twig on branch and the branch of the limb and the neck on tree in the bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. And on this leaf there was a bug, a rare bug, a rattling bug on the leaf in the twig in the branch in the limb in the tree in the bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. And on this bug there was a hare, a rare hare, a rattling hare on the bug on the leaf on the twig on the branch on the limb on the tree in the bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley. Poor old the rattling bog down in the valley.
Newfie's a newfie wherever he goes. It don't seem to matter to cut off his clothes. The gleam in his eye and the way that he walks, and a true newfie told him the way that he talks. By the Lord dying, by the thundering G, how are you doing, you son of a bee? You can't fool your old man by dressing like that. You're still just a newfie in a Calgary hat.
Over the years when things just aren't the best, a lot of our fellers head out for the west. But everyone knows that they ain't gonna stay. They'll always come back, they're up a long way. No one suspected we'd ever have oil, and Newfie took off for Alberta a while. They traded their rubbers and their sou'wester caps for rodeo boots and big Calgary hats. Oh, by the Lord dying, by the thunder and G, how are you doing, you son of a bee? You can't fool your old man by dressing like that. You're still just a newfie in a Calgary hat.
Saltwater cowboys is new, you'll agree. It seems we created a new kind of breed. With our hats and our songs and our talk about oil, we even talk newfie in South Texas style. By the Lord dying, by the thundering G, how are you doing, you son of a bee? You can't fool your old man by dressing like that. You're still just a newfie in a Calgary hat. Oh, by the Lord dying, by the thundering G, how are you doing, you son of a bee? You can't fool your old man by dressing like that. You're still just a newfie in a Calgary hat. Oh, you're still just a newfie in a Calgary hat. Put the light in the window of my
darling, she said, as she gazed at the dark, stormy night overhead. A little girl ran with her eager delight, and she placed in the window the tiny red light. Her father came home from his work withered cold, angry and cross 'cause his fish were not sold. He said that the oil it must do for the night, so he took from the window the tiny red light. Oh, Father, dear Father, don't take it away. Think of them poor sailors far out on the bay. If he could have seen what had happened that night, that might have been saved by the tiny red light. The very next morning came a knock on the door. A sailor stood pointing far out on the shore. 3 tiny ships went adrift in the gale. With tears in his eyes told her father this tale. We followed your tiny red light, said the man, till it vanished from sight on the rocks our ship ran. Many were drowned on the billows last night, that might have been saved by your tiny red light. That might have been saved by your tiny red light.
Oh, the night that Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk and they ain't got sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. O'Leary came with the bagpipes and music for to play. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and a shame, and they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. As Mrs. Murphy sat in the corner pouring out her grief, Kelly and his gang came tearing down the street. They went into an empty room and a bottle of whiskey stole. They put the bottle with the corpse to keep that whiskey cold. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and shame, and they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. About 2 o'clock in the morning, after emptying the jug, Doyle rose up the icebox lid to see poor Paddy's mug. We stopped the clock so Mrs. Murphy couldn't tell the time, and at 2:15 we argued it was 9. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed our honor and our pride. They said it was a sin and a shame, and they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Stopped the hearse on George Street outside Sundance Saloon. They all went in at 8:30 and staggered out at noon. They went up to the graveyard so holy and sublime. Found out when they got there they left the corpse behind. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. That's how they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and a shame, and we winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. That Paddy Murphy died is a night I'll never forget. Some of the boys got loaded drunk and they ain't been sober yet. As long as the bottle was passed around, every man was feeling gay. O'Leary came with a bagpipe, some music for to play. That's how they showed their respect for Paddy Murphy. while they showed their honor and their pride. They said it was a sin and a shame, and they winked at one another. And every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died. Well, every drink in the place was full the night Pat Murphy died.
On this Monday morning and the day been calm and fine, to the Harbour Grace excursion with the boys to have a time. And just before the sailor took the gangway from the pier, I saw some fella haul me wife on board of the Volunteer. Oh me, oh my, I heard me oh I cry. Oh me, oh my, I think I'm gonna die. Oh me, oh my, I heard me oh I say, I wish I'd never taken this excursion around the bay. We had full 300 souls on board, oh what a splendid sight. Mass strong and regimental to make our spirits bright. And myself being in the double, from the funny things they'd say, they choked themselves from laughing when they'd see us in the bay. Oh me, oh my, I heard me oh I cry. Oh me, oh my, I think I'm gonna die. Oh me, oh my, I heard me oh I say, I wish I'd never taken this excursion around the bay. My wife, she got no better, she turned a sickly green. I fed her cake and candy, fed pork and kerosene, castor oil and sugar of candy, her up pure oil on her face. And I said she'll be a dandy when we reaches Harbour Grace. Oh me, oh my, I heard me oh I cry. Oh me, oh my, I think I'm gonna die. Oh me, oh my, I heard me oh I say, I wish I'd never taken this excursion around the bay. My wife, she got no better, my wife, me darling dear. The screeches from her trolley I could hear in Carbonear. I tried every place in Harbour Grace, tried every store and shop, to get her something for a cure, take her to the hop. Oh me, oh my, I heard me oh I cry. Oh me, oh my, I think I'm gonna die. Oh me, oh my, I heard me oh I say, I wish I'd never taken this excursion around the bay. She died below the Brandies as we were coming back. We buried her in the ocean, wrapped up in a Union Jack. So now I am a single man in search of a pretty face, and the woman that says she'll have me, I'm off for Harbour Grace. Oh me, oh my, I heard me oh I cry. Oh me, oh my, I think I'm gonna die. Oh me,